Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I greet you and I bring good tidings. Raphael Chiamaka Jere is my name. I am Deputy Minister of Communications and Information, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. And my Prime Minister is Odogwu Mazi Simon Ekpa. I want to tell you something as events are unfolding. I want to tell you something about the immortality of Biafra. The immortality of Biafra. So many people, they think everything in this world dies. They believe that life ends. It is true. Life ends. Things die. But there's one thing I have discovered that never die. It is called Biafra. Apart from God, Chukwuokike, that created everything that can never die, Biafra is another entity that can never die. We are immortal. Biafra will never die. And the liveliness of Biafra, the life of Biafra, is something you shouldn't joke with. It's something you shouldn't play with. Biafra no they die. So if you think say you don't do to do Biafra, to undo Biafra, to bury Biafra, to buy Biafra, go and check the bite of Biafra, the immortality of Biafra. Before Ojukwu, it was. After Ojukwu, it was. Then there is a Wazurike Biafra war has been. Biafra can never ever die. After Owazurike, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, moving on. Then we have the finisher that have brought to you the living proof that Biafra can never die. Everything to exterminate Ndishoji, to end the trace of the black race, have been moving on the way the evil people have been doing it, have been planning it, until it got to Biafra. And now Biafra will show them that this particular miracle that looked impossible before them, it is now possible with God. Because with God, nothing shall be impossible. Because with God, nothing shall be impossible. That's why the song I sang earlier, it says, the impossibility is what our God does. Early this morning, after all this bombardment of Biafra land against the Biafra Liberation Army have all failed, early this morning, the 13th of December, a rocket-propelled missile was launched at our army. They have tried AK-47. They have tried AK-49. They have tried the Uzi machines of this world. None of them have been able to stop the Biafra army. Then they sent a rocket-propelled missile. You know what happened? It landed in the midst of our people and it was detonated by the spirit of Biafra. It did not explode. Now, those of you that have been paid, that think you have cashed out to stop Biafra, that think because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is inside, then you wanted to stop. You failed because Mazi Simon Ekpa emerged, and now you have collaborated to lock him up in Finland, and you think you will succeed. Now, ask yourself, all the things you have done against the Biafra Liberation Army, how far? How far? How far? If you like, pay all the people you have, put in your pocket. If you like, corner all of them to use them to stop Biafra. I am telling you about the immortality of Biafra. You fighting Biafra, what it means is that you are hitting your legs against the bricks. You are the one that will get injured because the bricks doesn't even breathe. It doesn't know that you are hitting it. But you will be sustaining injury. The injury that Biafra will give you this time, it will not have any cure. It will have no cure. So we are immortal. We can never die. We are going to bring to this world the miracle of Chineke. You have not seen it before. No, you have never seen it before. You have seen Dubai, you have seen Singapore, you have seen Malaysia, you have seen Sydney. You may have seen all the beauties of Australia, America combined. You have not seen the beauty from Chineke. Before you will exit this world, you will see the manifestation of it in the land of Biafra. You will see it. Ask yourself, what is it that gave Simon Ekpa the boldness to be speaking the way he was speaking, to confront the zoo the way he did? It is because he had a conviction from Chukwu Kabiama. That's why today, if you see anybody that is telling you, I am the one that replaced Simon Ekpa, I am taking the place of Simon Ekpa, and there is no gospel of water. There's no gospel of the zoo. We will teach you a lesson. The only thing I was hearing is we will raise fund for our men to know to do what they know how to do best. What do we know how to do best? It is called water. As you come to buy us, we will buy you. If you come with AK-47, we will come with double silencer AK-47. Before you down us, we will down 13 of you. That's how we roll. You will never breathe. As far as Biafra is concerned, we will stop you. All of you. Nigeria, you will hear me. That's the language we speak. Language we speak. We're not talking about palliatives. The days of palliatives are gone. We are now at war with the enemies of Biafra. And they have tried their best. They couldn't stop us. And now I'm telling you, we are immortal. The harder you come, the harder you receive. The harder you come, the harder you receive. Chukwu Kabiama have given us the immortality. You think you can stop us? Try again. Try again. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ka ọ na-eme. Water is the code. So Biafrans, don't be deceived by the outward appearance and by some of the things you see. Look, we are at war. It is not days of sympathy. You have to sympathize. They are attacking because he's a weaker vessel. As far as Biafra is concerned, we are all men. Every one of us. Yes, there are some men that tie hair. We are men. Biafra Queen is a man. We are all men. And we will give you woto. You go believe, say, no name. So, my Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, we are confident that you are coming. but we will make you proud. Yes, we will make you proud. And so the fundraising this Saturday, you have to prove it again, the love you have for the finisher, because we are going to finish this job. I get finish, we will close the chapter. I get make Chakukwa Nigeria. I get make sure that Nigeria have finally. Nobody will open it. My name is Rafael Chamaka Jere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam. I am the self-acclaimed armor bearer of my Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. And he told you, you don't need to look for another. He is the finisher. And watch it happen. Watch it happen. In just in a couple of days, maybe in a couple of hours, you are going to hear from our Prime Minister. Believe you me, I am confident. And now I begin to imagine, where will you be by the time the Prime Minister comes out? And all you have been trying to do was to silence those of us that are standing firm for the Prime Minister. What will you do? Where will you hide? Where will you hide? He told you that we don't communicate with the zoo. We don't communicate with Nigeria. Any Nigerian politician, whether our brother or our sister, we don't communicate. Talk less of saying a friend. We don't. And the moment you communicate with them, you are out. And so those of you that are out, you already know yourself. But the fact that you are out doesn't mean that you are not Biafran. You are still Biafran, but you are out. Just like my commander, Ross, just said. You know, they are all Biafrans. Even those, the Sabo, they are Biafrans. But we are going to honor a Biafra land. And UDOS that have been praying that Mazi Namdekanu will not come out, and you are happy that Mazi Namdekanu is being heard, and you are begging to reconcile with Nigeria. Watch your back. Watch your back. Commander Ross is dealing with you now. Please share this video and make it go viral. I am Vam 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 Ebo.